But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
I feel like I've been.
Can't wait for new moon. Oh, new DJ New Moon's new one will be out tomorrow, won't it? At some point.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Cool. Yeah.
No,
guys.
the day after tomorrow, PJ.
Well, for me it's tomorrow because it's 28th for me. So for me it's tomorrow because it's 29th, isn't it? So it's only just on the 28th for me, like 3.5 hours ago. So I couldn't sleep. I kind of drifted off for a bit, and then something woke me out of sleep. And I seen Bro Sanchez come up, and I just quickly flicked on. I don't usually listen to Bro Sanchez at all, but it was the title that got me. Should Joe Rogan be cancelled or something like that? And it was like 4 hours ago, and I flicked it on quickly because I don't agree with him when it comes to Christianity and stuff like that. He's got a different view on it, obviously. But yeah. So I kind of agree with him. We to do with Joe Rogan. We know he's kind of a gatekeeper and that. He says he's for truth and all that, but at the same time tries to promote something else to the youth, like a different alternative lifestyle that might not be good. You know what I mean? That type of thing. And in general, I would say, yeah, maybe he should be cancelled. But no. Even though I think he's a gatekeeper, I wouldn't say he should be cancelled because then it just shows. I think we should leave these people here because then it's obvious to look out for these type of people because they're obviously gatekeepers. So I don't think they should be cancelled. I just think they should be taken with a pinch of salt. You know what I mean? Unless people are listening to him too much. But I'm sure. I know Joe Rogan's big, but it's internet big, isn't it? It's not like. He's in the media as well, I suppose, but not like A-listers or anything like that. You know what I'm saying, don't you?
He's not a Carson or
anything. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I feel like I've been to Rio for some reason.
Yeah, he's just talking about. I haven't watched the whole lot. He's just talking about how Joe Rogan should be cancelled. I don't agree with Bruce Sanchez on Christianity for sure. I just thought I don't even listen to him. I'm not even sub to him. You know what I mean? I just seen this come up. I thought, I'll see what he's got to say about Joe Rogan. I can't sleep. We'll have a look at it, see what he's got to say about it, see if I agree with him. You know what I mean? I don't agree with him on anything else, so let's see if I agree with him on this. So let's say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Good to see you all. I'll play a couple of Jim's observations, then we'll just get into it as normal. I don't want to be on too long, even though this is a 50-minute video. I don't want to be on too long. Let's try and get an hour out, get some sleep. Vicky's coming in the morning, sort of thing. But let's get a couple of Jim's up first.
Do you got a sunset laying around in there? That last one?
Yes, I think the first one looks like the sunset. I think.
Man, yes, magic with a camera.
That'd be the one. Like it. A little bit of volume.
Definitely got an urban surrounding there, don't they?
Oh, I love these urban surrounding ones though. I like the pigeon ones. Same here, PJ. I listen sometimes to him. I got you, Deborah.
I've only seen 2 of his shows, dude. Period.
Well, yeah, absolutely, Heron. I don't watch him at all. Like I say, this will be the full. If I watch this full video, it'll be the first time I've ever watched the full video of Bro Sanchez. No, I get you, Heron. I get you. I honestly do get you. It's just because it came out 4 hours ago. It was quite prominent on my page. I thought, why not? I don't do nothing about Bro Sanchez ever, so why not have a quick look?
I got a rumor for you, though. You want to hear it?
Go for it.
Jaron did his last show on Flat Earth yesterday.
His last show? What, on Flat Earth? What do you mean by last show? What, last show declaring he was a Flat Earther?
No, like
last show as a Flat Earther and he just decided to go back to the globe again?
No, he's not going to do any more shows on Flat Earth.
Okay, I see. Of course he won't. Sure.
What's he going to talk about now?
The globe? Well, sure, but everybody's talking about the globe, Jaron. Do you think you're going to get a look in edgeways if you're talking about the globe? Come on.
Yeah, but people that talk about the globe are just basically admitting it's flat to me.
Yes, of course.
I talk about it.
Yeah. That's a nice sunset, man.
It is.
Size of the moon, size of the sun. I mean, it's almost like it's local or something.
And all that time with Rob Skiba, he just goes to waste, man. I know. Learning about magnification, how atmosphere works.
Yeah.
You're still just like, throw it to the wind. Like, it's all right, all that shit I learned, you know.
Exactly.
Get paid for it. Just enjoy it, dude.
Yeah, Deborah, last time every time, not when I've never watched these videos, but I've seen obviously people like Flats puts a clip up or whatever, and every time I see it, it's always like that die type stuff. But the last thing I seen that Flats put up, he seemed to go back to Christianity, but I don't know how true that is because it was just one video. You know what I mean? The Flats we kind of reviewed. So, and he was sounding like a Christian. You know, it was with Will Duffy, the Will Duffy one we did, and he was sounding more like a Christian now. But I don't know. I doubt it.
Maybe you should invite him on to the show, PJ.
Oh, dude, no. He wouldn't throw me out. He's too big for me.
Oh yeah, my channel's way too small for him too, I'm sure.
Is that the same? Oh, is that the same video? Still, isn't it? Yeah.
It's still going.
It is. Oh, yeah. Cool.
I'm back up to 276 again.
Nice. I've gone from 572 to 57. Well, mate. Oh, by the way, Helen, I don't know if you know, but I don't know if you were when I told everybody, but my Rumble channel disappeared. Rumble don't even know where it is. So if you need, like, for movie nights now, you'll have to you'll have to follow my profile. I'm still trying to get it out of Rumble where it's gone. They say they don't know where it's gone. I don't know where it's gone. My channel's just disappeared. Almost all my content's still there, but you'll have to sub to my let me just get it to my profile. You'll still be you'll still be moderators and that as soon as you follow, it will still be there. But yeah, the channel itself with 117 followers have gone. So and the 2 subscribers gone.
PJ,
I just don't get it.
I'm getting all choked up, man. Getting all choked up.
I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. But here's the link for the profile, and that's what I'm streaming on at the minute. All my content's still there through the profile because it uploads to there anyway. But it's such a pain in the butt.
Is there any way you can transfer it back over?
That's it. What do you mean? No, all the content's there. I mean, it's not as though there's anything missing. And it just works the same way as my channel. But the fact that I made a channel and I had 117 followers, when you upload to your channel, it goes through your profile anyway. It's all still there, except the channel itself. I could choose whether I wanted to be PJ Cruikshank in capital letters or PJ Cruikshank in lowercase letters, and choice of 2 different avatars. One was my profile, one was my channel. Now I've only got my profile. The other PJ on Rumble. Yes, the other PJ on Rumble. I'm going to put the link in now, Evan. Here it is.
I'm already following you there, so.
Yeah, that one. It's just my profile. But you're just still moderators on there, but you need to follow to be able to get on there again. So from 117, I'm back down to 29. So, and if they don't get the channel back from me, I'm just going to leave it at the profile and just let people sub to my profile. Now, there's nothing else I can do if they don't get it back, you know? No idea.
Weird, huh?
But yeah, it's because it's movie night tomorrow night, and the first thing is the next 2 episodes of House of David, and then a movie on top. I don't know what movie yet, though.
The Boy in a Slingshot.
Boy in a Slingshot, yeah.
Don't forget that.
Who are you talking to?
Everybody.
He thinks he's David over here.
King David. Thank you, Heaven. So you'll be my 30th follower.
Ooh. The big 3-0.
Absolutely.
You get to go to all the parties again, you know?
Oh, you're already sub to it. So no idea what happened there. Even Rumble says, "Oh, all your content's there." I'm like, "Yes, I know, but where's my channel?" You told me to make a channel, so where is it? Oh, we don't know, but this is how you make a channel. I know. I just lost one. I've emailed them again. I'm waiting to hear from them, see what they say.
Yeah,
I think it's just got to be one. I think it's just got to be one of them where it's gone. You know what I mean? One of them. Poof, like the sun into the atmosphere. Poof.
We should go party with Jaron on the weekend.
Oh.
I don't think he can hang.
Oh, Derek, excellent. Thank you very much, Derek. Thank you very much, bro.
You got Super Sidewinder and Moment came in.
Oh, Mr. Super Sidewinder came in today. Yeah. Super, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. And you, Derek, of course. But no, Derek, I think you're actually 30. Heron must have already been subbed to it.
Nice.
So yeah, you're 30. You're 30, Derek. I am streaming to my profile now on Rumble. It's just the same as streaming to my channel. But like I say, it's just a channel that's gone with all you. It's the same. You guys, it's the same people, and that. It's just you just have to refollow it. It's just a pain in the butt that it's gone. I just don't get it. It's one of them. There's nothing to do with
that looks so real there under the Arctic ice on the globe.
Yeah. Right, Orion. Or do I want this one? Yeah, let's have a look at Orion, and then we'll get onto the topic. Well, the video anyway.
Orion, you're here.
Orion.
Yes, I'm here.
Orion.
Orion. Do you have a belt, sir? Are there stars in your belt?
Orion's belt isn't really a belt.
I know. None of those stars.
It's a sheath.
It's a sheath. Yeah. None of those stars look like anything like what they say they're supposed to be. You ever look at the constellations? It's nonsense, dude.
Hey, man. Good to see you, bro. Just checking to see if Mr. Super had put any new songs up yet. No. I played one of your songs earlier, Mr. Super, you and Lucky Haskins. Can't remember which one it was, though. I hadn't played one in a good week, so I thought, yeah.
It's a song about outlaw women.
Outlaw women, that's it. You're right.
They don't need no guns.
Oh, Vicky will be in bed. It's 3:40 in the morning, woman. 3:40 in the morning. I just couldn't sleep, so I decided to go live. So I'm only going live for an hour say from now.
Well, everybody was over there waiting for my stream for the past 2 hours. I sent them over here.
Was there people waiting for you? I didn't even know you were going live. Yeah. Oh, shit.
You don't get notifications, do you, PJ?
No, I don't.
Neither do I.
I mean, look, let me just look at my notifications now. What's my last notification? Yeah, I got a wrench if you need one 4 hours ago. From where?
Ooh.
Hold on. Dr. Evil. Oh, like he was looking at my, he must have been looking at one of my shorts. And my short videos, it's me up in the ISS. And he says, one of the comments, hey, I got a wrench if you need one. Because he just gave him a wrench not long ago. But yeah, apart from that, I haven't had nothing from you. Nothing from you. No.
They're spanners, PJ, not wrenches.
Spanners, yeah. Yeah, nothing from you. So it's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm getting all the top ones, like a cheat show. Like even I've got more notifications, and I'm not even subbed to these. The Drunk Debunk show. Why am I getting a notification for the Drunk Debunk?
Me neither. I get the same crap, dude. I don't get it. And I got all the top left awards for.
Oh yeah, I've just noticed that they did that 23 hours ago. He did a video on flats, didn't he? Top left.
Yeah, they did King Nico.
Oh, did he? I didn't watch it. I won't watch it. But I noticed that flats is on the cover, on the thumbnail.
It's for cats. Sorry.
Yeah, for cats. It's beyond a joke, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beyond a joke. Actually, let's just hold on. Stop that a sec. Nice one, Jam. FTFE. FTFE. I'm not watching it at all. I'm just showing people the bloody right.
The top left award.
If they haven't seen it.
I could have held Craig.
There, look. So they've got flat side top left. Top left the cat side at Where's Wally 11. Don't know. Oh, 11. All right. Okay. So top left 2025, the Cat's Eye, by Where's Wally, but it's on Craig's channel.
Of course. They got a whole bunch of people to do them. Drunk Debunk did one, I think, and there was a who else did the
Unbelievable, man.
Yeah, I know. They're all jumping in. But I mean, they need us more than we need them.
Well, that's right. That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So is that back to me?
Well, you had mine.
Yeah, back to me. Right.
I think that's mine right there, 4 degrees. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just do it. Let's just get this video up, I suppose. See what it's about. I'll try and do an hour from now. I'll do an hour from now because the video is about 50 minutes. So as soon as I've done an hour, I'm done. Whatever the video is saying. You know what I mean? So let's do it.
PJ, what do we do next? Because I can't think for myself.
Don't ask me because if you ask Flats, then you can pass it down to me. If you ask Flats what to do, then I'll ask you later. Once you know what to do from Flats, okay, I can then come to you when you've processed it. Then you can hand down the info, the data, information to me.
Now, you sure I'm talking to you and not your clone?
No, I'm just thick.
All right. Shannon Emerson.
I don't have a clone. They broke the mold.
They broke the mold when he made the Cookie Monster. Jeez.
My wife says, "Thank God they broke the mold."
Yeah, praise God, they broke the mold.
Nice.
Well,
right.
Rogan has earned.
Brother Sanchez.
Bruce Sanchez. Let's see what he's going to say.
A place in the hearts of conspiracy theorists everywhere. And I believe it's because he appears to have this childlike curiosity, which suggests to his followers that he's inviting them to join him on this journey of questioning.
Hold on.
He's right to a certain degree. There he is, right. He does seem like an actor. It's like saying, like, I'm cool, I'm a friendly guy, come join me. You know what I mean? But everybody knows this, Bro Sanchez. It's nothing new. Go on, Roger.
He acts like a moron.
Yes.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of light on Bro Sanchez now. I mean, sack that amount of light on my face. Whoa, no.
Everything and rediscovering the world with an open mind. But is this really the case? Is Joe Rogan really a curious?
There's a difference between rediscovering the world with an open mind and rediscovering the actual truth. Because discovering the world with an open mind, you can go a bit too far with a too open mind. But if you're looking for the truth, because an open mind can be open to all the deceptions as well, you should just be looking plainly for the truth, not just opening your mind. I think. Anyway.
Well, you can interpret it differently, but I mean, there's only some truth, one truth actually, if you want to dig in deep enough. But I mean, the thing is,
why does such a little guy have such a big voice?
Who, bro?
Yeah, that voice is fake. You know that.
Well,
he practices it, I'm sure.
No idea. I don't know enough of him to say that, to be honest.
It's a preacher's voice.
It wouldn't surprise me. To be honest, though. Sorry, Reg, carry on.
Oh, that's all right. I can't remember what I said.
I know. No, it's rude, Ryan.
That's all right. No, if you open your mind up enough, the birds will pull all the worms out. All right.
Nice symbology, dude. Sitting there with your tongue out. What you got to do when they start taking little clips of you and calling you a lizard?
Well, you know, YouTube will strike you for sticking your tongue out too many times.
Well, true that.
Individual that is challenging the establishment and inviting all of his followers on this journey of
It does look like Bruce Sanchez in the military photo. I don't know if it is, but it did look like him, I thought. Yeah, it does.
Understanding reality with a clear lens, a clear mind, without any agendas or programming or indoctrinations. Is this really the case? Or is Rogan just another cog in the machine? Controlled opposition.
Well, I think he's a cog in the machine. I mean, look, he's throwing up the sixes there. He's looking very gay at that point. I mean, I know Owen Benjamin's a gatekeeper as well, but Owen Benjamin always goes on about, even though he was friends with him, goes on about him, oh, he's a faggot, you know what I mean? He always goes on like that, doesn't he? I mean, yeah, he does look a little like that. They're a little fruity, but he's throwing up the sixes. But at the same time, what Bro Sanchez is saying about him, I kind of think the same about Bruce Sanchez. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. The pot calling the kettle black is basically
Yeah,
what that is.
the reason I don't call it too much is because I don't watch enough of him to say for definite that's what he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Now,
from my experience, that's what Bruce Sanchez is. You know.
yeah. Now, have you ever watched a show called Talk Radio?
I think so. Yeah. Why?
Well, Joe Rogan got a start on there as a
All right. Okay.
Remember that? Now, if he would have stayed doing stuff like that, I could stomach it. He was funny on that show. But now that he's doing this the conspiracy crap and he got involved in this, he's turned into something completely different. He's just
exactly.
He's a good comedian at one point in time. That's where he should have stayed. That's what I'm making a point.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know about comedian, but I've seen him throw a kick. I wouldn't like a kick from him. He's got a good kick, but that's the only thing about it. Hey, chillin', good to see you, bro. Just popping in and say hi. Not gonna be...
He's also at Reuters.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Just popping in to say hi. Not going to be reading chat, but we'll be listening. Going to try to get some shot eye. Don't blame me, chilling. It's only because I couldn't sleep. I'm streaming, you know. So I'm only doing an hour, bro. I'm only doing an hour. Bless, man. Love you.
Trying to lead the so-called truth movement straight into a dead end. Because let's be real, the best way to control the opposition is to infiltrate it from within. So who really is Joe Rogan, and how did he rise to such insane levels of popularity if he's really anti-establishment? And why was he seen in this photo
with a Satanist?
Good question.
Giving it the horns with a Satanist? Come on. And what's he got on his t-shirt? Is that a skeleton sacrificed on a cross?
It is.
Looks like it, doesn't
it? Stanton LaVey, the grandson of the founder of the Church of Satan. And in this photo, Rogan is seen rocking a t-shirt with 666 on it while also throwing up the devil horns.
Yeah.
And that look on his face really says a lot. So who is Joe Rogan? And whose agenda does he really serve? Well, I've done the research, and the facts will blow your mind.
That's not Anton LaVey. That's not Anton LaVey, Joyce. That's too young to be Anton LaVey. They do look very similar, though, but it's not Anton LaVey. It's the leader of the Church of Satan at the minute. I can't remember his name. Did he say his name?
No. Is it a LaVey, though? That's the question.
It is a LaVey, yeah. Yeah, it's a LaVey. But is his name Anton? Maybe his name is Anton as well. I don't know.
I know his uncle. That's what I'm going to say now. His name is Ray LaVey. When I was younger, he used to come to our church and ask us to pray for him because his brother had cursed him. Weird.
Yeah.
Well, to be a Satanist, you got to believe in God, at least, you know.
Maybe his name is Anton as well. I don't know, but I was just the current high priest of the Church of Satan is Peter H. Gilmore, who took on the role in 2001 after Anton LaVey's death. So, right, let me just see what he looks like. Same dude.
Could be. I don't know anything about the church, so I just know some people in it.
Oh no, that's a totally different dude. That's an old dude. Hold on, is the Church of Satan? Hold on, that's the wrong dude. Completely wrong dude.
I don't know if it's called the Church of Satan, Anton's church. I don't know what the name of it is.
Hold on, let me go back. He said his name. Maybe.
No, I don't think he did say his name.
Rogan is seen rocking a t-shirt with 666 on it while also throwing up the devil horns. Insane levels of popularity if he's really anti-establishment.
Yeah.
And why was he seen in this photo with Stanton LaVey?
Stanton LaVey.
Yeah.
Stanton.
So I do know his uncle. He looks like his daddy. Yeah.
Yeah. Stanton LaVey. Right. There you go.
Tall dude, though. Well,
he's tall. He does look like Anton as well. He does.
Yeah. Like
the
Grandpa.
Grandson of the founder of the Church of Satan. And in this photo, Rogan is seen rocking a t-shirt with 666 on it while also throwing up the devil horns. And that
Heaven says, I saw Bruce Sanchez wasted on Coors Light and airport liquor on a live stream. He was mad as hell because his plane was delayed, yelling at people and saying a bunch of racist things. No doubt. No doubt.
Well, we'll call him Mr. Cool.
Yeah, Mr. Cool, Mr. Coors.
Yeah.
Look on his face really says
Mr.
a lot.
Yeah.
So who is Joe Rogan? And whose agenda does he really serve? Well, I've done the research, and the facts will blow your mind.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. Scott just reminded me that Joe Rogan's not tall. So that stunt on Bay might not have been that tall, to be honest, because Joe Rogan's only short. About 5'8", isn't he? 5'7", 5'8".
His uncle's probably around 6'2" or 6'3".
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Let's get into it. So today we're not here to talk about Joe Rogan as a curious podcaster. We're here to talk about him as a hypocritical grifter who's involved in an alleged supplement scam. The first thing that we're going to be dealing with here is the shiesty business practices of Joe Rogan. When I say,
I bet I have to cut that out. Last time I had anything with these types of adverts, remember it was the Alex Jones one. I had to cut it out, and it was from Bruce McGuire's from Mind Shocked. I had to cut it out. I wonder if I have to cut this out in the end.
That he is a hypocritical grifter who's involved in an alleged supplement scam. It is very, very wicked when it comes to how this man does business and just how hypocritical.
And that's just not a good photo. That big stubbly face with that sweatiness and that, like he's on base or something.
Probably is, dude. Probably is.
Testosterone and everything. Hormone changes.
He is, and how this whole situation shows how little he cares about the people that follow him. So for this, we're going to be reviewing a video by Scott Carney, and the video is entitled From Pharma Skeptic to Corporate Shield, the Joe Rogan story. Very important video by Scott Carney. Go and sub to him. Let's check that out.
Joe Rogan is one of the most vocal critics of Big Pharma in the world.
One of the most egregious offenses by the pharmaceutical drug companies is distorting the data.
Which is why it is so flabbergasting that someone as suspicious of the medical industry as Joe Rogan would take a $250 to $400 million.
You're freaking kidding me. YouTube is not, it's telling me that it's subscribers mode only. It's not letting me. It's not letting me click my own box. Now it's no. Every time I click it, it's telling me subscribers mode only.
Huh?
Hold on. Why is it not letting me?
That's weird.
It won't let me. It won't let me tick in my own box. It won't let me type in my own box. What the hell?
They got it out for you, PJ. They don't like you.
What the hell is going on?
You did something. You did something.
I can't type in my own box. It's telling me subscribers mode only. What? Do I have to be a freaking subscriber to my own channel? Do I? What?
I thought you were a subscriber to your own channel, silly.
It's not that. Let me just refresh, see what happens. What on earth? No, it's not letting me do it. What on earth? Only channel subscribers of 1 minute or longer can send messages. What? Are you kidding me? Hold on. I think maybe I've been stopped. Is the stream stopped?
Has it?
No, it says live still, I think. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Go stream. Brian, what? The stream's not coming on for me. Everything's just buffering.
Let me go over there.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah. Good. Rumble.
Right, let's check Rumble. Yeah, Rumble, it says I'm fine.
Oh, is it on YouTube?
Don't tell me what's going on.
I'll go to YouTube.
I can't solve. That's the thing. Can you guys see me in chat? Something went wrong. Refresh and try again later. What? What do you mean something went wrong?
Yeah, I can see you over on YouTube.
On Rumble or YouTube?
YouTube's fine.
Right, now I'm back. Now I can see myself now. but something was going wrong. It wasn't. I couldn't see nothing. Now it's still telling me I've got to subscribe to my own channel. Are you kidding? Oh, I'm not signed in for some reason. Why am I not signed in?
That doesn't make any
sense.
sense.
Sign me out and everything. Right, let me sign in. That's what's happened. I'm not signed in. Like, what's going on? Oh, I really didn't know what was happening. What the hell? It signed me out, guys. It signed me out. That's why I couldn't That's why I couldn't put anything in chat, because I was signed out and it was telling me to sub. Sorry about that. Now I can put the link in. Really sorry, Scott. Sorry about that, bro.
Oh, dude. Gave me word for a minute.
So I was thinking, what's going on? My Rumble channel disappears, and now I've got to sub to my own channel to type in chat. It's because it signed me out for some reason. I was signed out. My stream was still on, but I was signed out. I'm like, what the hell is happening? You know what I mean?
Dude, I knew it. I knew there was something going on.
What's happening what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear?
Yeah, I knew that you weren't in the chat. Like you were posting, but nobody could see it.
Ah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, no way. So everything I posted, nobody could see before.
Yeah. So everything, there's nothing in there. There's no PJ posts.
So why did it log me out? Because I was already logged in. I don't
in
get
the beginning. In the beginning, I think you did. You did have a you were posting in the beginning, but then somehow
it's logged me out.
Mm-hmm.
What on earth?
It's weird.
Oh, I tell you what, I thought YouTube had stopped me or something. I was like, what the hell's going on? I don't know. Anyway, you got something to say before we go around?
Big Pharma.
Big Pharma, yeah. Big Pharma.
You got to blame it on the Big Pharma.
And right, let's go around. You got something to say? Just shout stop, bro.
Wait, one
good.
thing.
Go on.
Howard is Anton's original name.
Howard Anton LaVey.
No, there's no Anton. He changed his name for the church.
Then didn't he make himself a fake widow's peak? Which is like, why would you do that? Why would you make a fake widow's peak?
It's cool, you know.
It's good because it was so cool.
Right?
You'd want to actually like fill it in, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Man.
Anyway, let's carry on. If you got something to say, just shout stop.
Big Pharma buyout from one of the largest corporate conglomerates in the world.
What? This man criticizes the medical mafia all day. He criticizes Big Pharma all day. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, he's in the bed with them and working with them.
One that recently tried to acquire the drug maker GlaxoSmithKline. Yeah, you heard me right. The loudest critic of the pharmaceutical industry is also in bed with it.
When it comes to things like drugs, and especially when it comes to antidepressants, and when it comes to these things that they're advertising constantly on television, constantly on YouTube, just constantly, the amount of money is so extreme.
Dude, Joe Rogan promotes drugs constantly too, though.
Yes, he does. He's always
you know
on
what I'm
saying? Mescaline, MDT, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Always
ayahuasca,
all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And some of that stuff, yeah, fair enough if you want to try that. But a lot of that is dangerous if you ain't used to that stuff.
Yeah, but the point is though, he's being a freaking hypocrite.
A hypocrite, exactly right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
exactly right,
look at Alex Jones. What does he promote? Is bone broth and boner pills?
Oh, the new Alex Jones, the brand new Alex Jones out of a fast.
he Billy Boy Hicks. Billy Boy Hicks.
No, there's no way. He'd be like 70, right? Wouldn't he be 70?
I don't. But look, if you look at the difference between the ages and what Joe Rogan's Alex Jones is meant to be, I think he looks a little older than what he's meant to be. To be honest.
Yeah, well,
I think he'd be in his mid-60s though, Scott. If you want to know how.
No, because in the 90s he was already 30 something.
Yeah, I know it's a natural substance, Evan. But if you take that without knowing what it can do to you, I don't mean it's. I'm not saying it's an illegal or a drug like heroin or whatever. But it's dangerous. It's dangerous if you don't know what you're doing with it to trip out on that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't try it. Something like that. and I was a hardcore injector. You know what I mean? I wouldn't try something like ayahuasca to trip out on. I'm just saying, if you don't know what you're doing with it, it's dangerous. You don't know how much to take, and that you just could.
Well, everything is dangerous if you don't know what you're doing with it.
Of course.
Like anything like that, any type of psychedelic is not, it's not good for you if you don't know what you're doing with it.
Yeah, and I've done three
absolutely.
ceremonies, so I can attest it. It's a different thing, and I wouldn't do it just frivolously, dude. You just don't.
It's a psychedelic. It's psychedelic hallucinogen. So it's going to be, yeah. Come on, but if you're used to taking mushrooms, heroin, come on, you get used to that after a while. It's like smoking weed. Like smoking weed to someone, they can freak out on smoking weed, but if you're smoking weed every day, it's just the same like taking mushrooms every day. It's just like getting merry, isn't it? Rather than tripping out.
Yeah, I used to take mushrooms every day. Every because I had so many of them, I found like tons of them, and then I just started drinking them every single day. Yeah, but the thing is though, once you stop doing that, that's when you have problems.
Yeah.
When you stop doing it, and then you're like, wait, now things seem weird. you get used to it.
Anything, and if you keep taking it, it's habit forming. Anything can be addictive if you're taking it in a habit forming way. If you're even if it's not physically, or even if it's not physically addictive, where you get the physical symptoms, you still get the mental, like, oh bloody hell, where is that? That's not in my life anymore. And you're like, where is it? Even if it's not a physical addiction, it's still a hard thing to go through if you're addicted to something. People on Coca-Cola, for goodness sake, I find it hard to come off Coca-Cola. And
yeah, it's like mental detox. It's a mental detox, not even physical. It's mental.
That's right.
All the stories I could tell you, though.
Yeah, well, we're not going to go through all of that. Yeah, this might take 5 hours, and I think PJ said he's only got 45 minutes left.
Yeah, something like that. Right? That's good.
But so for real though, Joe Rogan though, guys, Joe Rogan, he was not even funny ever, right? Have you guys ever thought he was funny?
Not really. He's a skit actor. He did good on talk radio, the TV show. That was
it. I remember that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. So he was a bad actor. He was a bad comedian, but he was pretty good at UFC fighting. The UFC fighting, like
that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't like a kick from him because he knows how to kick. He's got a hard
kick.
He
would, but he was also good at commentary. PJ, remember that? Like, I mean, I remember. I used to watch UFC like all the time. Other than that, though, he is not good at anything really. You know what I mean? And he's not worth $100 million a year? No, I don't think so. Right?
I get you. Hey, Kobe, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
But you know what? But you know why? Because he's controlled. He's paid. Paid for and controlled.
Of course.
And he does what they tell him to do. What honestly, in my opinion, Satan tells him to do things, and he does what Satan tells him to do.
Well, that's right. And even if Satan doesn't directly tell them, Satan tells all this kind of thing that's happening in this agenda. It's all derives. The source is Satan. Derives from Satan. Hey, KK, good to see you. Right, let's do it.
Extraordinary. Advertising for pharmaceutical drugs is illegal.
I can't believe it signed me out, and I thought I couldn't believe it. It actually said in the corner of my screen, it's telling me it actually had the subscribe thing. I'm like, what? I've never seen it on my own channel, the subscribe button before. I'm like, what the hell is going on? It signed me out. Couldn't believe it.
Oh, it told you to subscribe to yourself?
Yes.
To your own channel?
Because I've got it set for subscribers mode only, and you can only talk after 1 minute of being subscribed. It was telling me to subscribe. That's why I couldn't put in the link for you.
Because you had subscribers only commenting in the chat.
Yes. So it was telling me to subscribe because I was signed out.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's weird.
But I didn't sign myself out. It was already signed in, as you can see. I was commenting earlier. So Lord knows how that happened.
Legal in every country in the world except for New Zealand and the United States.
The drug companies were very willing to make a buck doing it.
Yeah.
He doesn't trust vaccine science. He claims that pharmaceutical companies are some of the dirtiest businesses in the world.
It's all profit.
And believes that drug sellers suppress alternative health treatments to bolster their profits.
No one has ever said, you've got to trust these people that have the biggest criminal fines in U.S. history. These people that have been lying to us left and right. They've been tried and convicted for...
A bit like yourself, Rogan. you tell the truth mixed with lies, which ends up being just a lie. You know. Yeah, it's obvious. It's obvious. It's
yeah, that's what he does.
I started seeing these people before I knew what YouTube was about and before I knew what all this was about. When you first hear them or see them, like with Alex Jones, and like you think, oh man, they're doing good shit. But then you realize what's behind it. You know, after a while.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't realize that though. But
that's the
PJ,
thing. That's the thing.
They get caught up into it, and they're like, "Oh, Joe Rogan isn't spewing lies like every 5 minutes."
It's like because I can't, you know, Arwen. I mean, for how I don't know, conspiracy minded he is, but yet he believes totally in Alex Jones and Joe Rogan and people like that, and Owen Benjamin. I'm like, what the hell? Don't know if you know Arwen. He's only on Rumble now. He got cancelled off YouTube.
So PJ, do you like what's his name on the bottom left? What's his name? Bro Sanchez, right?
No. Do I like him? No.
You don't like Bro Sanchez?
No.
Okay.
Not in general. No. He doesn't. He, like the last time we reviewed him on Flaxes, it seemed like he was going back to like the Christianity kind of what I talk about.
Yeah, but he's kind of
he's more like
he's a fence walker. He's a fence walker. He's like Rogan.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're doing it on purpose, though. Do you think he's doing it on purpose?
I don't know him enough. That I mean, what I know of him, I know that I don't like what he professes, but I don't know him enough to say he's totally shilling or whatever. You know,
yeah, I don't think it's like kind of half and half, kind of.
Yeah, I haven't got a clue because I just don't study him enough. But I know I don't like what I know of what he says so far. I don't like what he says, you know.
But he's old school, though. He's really old school.
Yeah.
Like he's been talking about flat Earth for a long time.
Yeah, he's one of the first people that I remember he called out a goofball, Jaron.
Yeah.
Well, he had him on the show. Remember? Yeah. Anyway, that was funny. He's like Jaron, but I don't get it. Jaron, I don't get it.
Nope.
I just like the way he talks. That's funny.
Lumpy said, I want to ask Joe if we can stuff grizzly bears and make 50 of them, fill them with drone equipment, magnetic actuators with high torque, with AI brains from deep space.
Lumpy. Good God.
Lumpy's making no sense.
Yeah, Lumpy, that's a mouthful. That's a mouthful, bro.
Well, all you do is talk to Lumpy for a couple hours. You'll understand.
Wait, did you do that? Did you do that?
I did it one night on my show. He came in for 7 hours. Yeah, it's fun.
Right, let's go.
All right. So what's the point of this again? I'm sorry.
Right. Okay. I don't like. I just seen. I couldn't sleep. I just seen it come up, and I know how I think about Joe Rogan, and it came up. It just came up on my feed for some reason when I woke up, and it said it'd been up 4 hours. It says Bro Sanchez, and the title was "Should Joe Rogan Be Cancelled?" Something like that.
Oh.
And I thought I don't usually watch Bro Sanchez, but I'll flick it on, and I watched about 2 minutes. I thought I can't sleep now. Let's just do a stream about it. Because my thought was I don't ever usually agree with things that Bro Sanchez says. Let's see if I agree with them on this. You know what I mean?
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
So we need to say our prayer right now, though, PJ, because we don't want to piss off the Dark Lord of the Dark Realm.
Hey, God's got our backs. God's got our backs. In Jesus' name, man, I'm telling you.
Well, really quick though, did you see where Jaron was mentioned on the Joe Rogan show?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see that?
I try not to watch these things anymore. I used to watch them.
Well, it was funny. It was funny because no, I don't watch this stuff either. I'm only watching it right now.
Still, even though they don't like it, they do still just to check out. It's like a lot of people hate TFE, but they'll still watch him. I won't. I mean, I'll review a debate that he's done ages ago, like I did earlier on today. From 5 years ago, but I won't go watch his content. No way.
Well, I think what people want reactions to the retardation of the world, you know, from people like you that are honest people like Roger's honest. I'm honest.
Yeah.
You know, and people want to see our responses to the insanity because we're getting bored. Like I'm getting super bored with everything nowadays.
It happens.
It's just.
I mean, that's what I try and do different things. You know, what I mean, I'm mainly scriptural based. I do more scriptural stuff than I do flat earth stuff. But then sometimes I do something completely different. It's nothing to do with scripture. But I might do something that's, I don't know, out there. I might do a stream on outdoor adventuring one day and stuff like that, just for the sake of it. I've done it before, haven't I? Right, I've just done a stream where I've watched like someone do a pub crawl or something like that, and that's just, I haven't done one with a pub crawl.
Hey, the old pub crawl, that's always fun.
That would be fun.
I think the last one you did like that was the mines. Remember you guys did the mine diving?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We did that as well. Yeah. So yeah, every now and again I'll change it up a little bit, you know. But yeah, I get you. Everything's getting a bit stale sometimes.
No, but when
it's getting stale.
Mentioned Jared, I think he was going to cream his panties, dude.
Oh no doubt. That Luke said something about where did it go? I wanted to say it and it went. He said, "Oh yeah, Luke says there it is. Yeah, we did that. Remember, we did that one, Luke, when I did the Alex Jones one that day. Joe and Alex Jones are very tight. They were doing comedy together way back in Alex Bill Hicks days. Aye, exactly. They was on that when we did that. When I did that Alex Jones little study we did for a few days. You could see how tight they were then when they first met. Anyway, let's carry on.
Any regular listener to his show knows that Rogan believes that Big Pharma is part of a vast dark money conspiracy that manipulates the public for its own financial gain.
Look, I never thought I would be in the center of any sort of controversy about pharmaceutical drugs or about
vaccines.
Yeah, I hope he didn't say that.
Vaccine.
Yeah, the old vaccine.
What in the hell, son? Spit it out.
Look, I never thought I would be in the center of any sort of controversy about pharmaceutical drugs.
That's why I like him. That's why I like Bro Sanchez.
Oh, okay. Oh, because he can be funny. It's not. I mean, people can, but it's just what he professes. I don't like what he professes.
Yeah.
Well, he does take scripture, in my opinion, different than what I take it.
Very different.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyway,
health care.
For the purposes of this video, now I'm not going to fact check those particular claims other than to say that pharmaceutical companies do indeed have immensely troubled histories. I can understand why Rogan and much of his audience is so suspicious of their motives. Let me break it down, and it's going to get a little wild, so buckle up. Back in 2010, the now famous podcaster Aubrey Marcus was working at a company called Fleshlight. His stepfather founded the business back in 1998.
We all know what that is.
Oh no! Maybe you want to fast forward through this, and dude, this is not good for anyone.
No.
Yeah, no. I'm not.
Like seriously, dude.
I know. I'm not doing that. I'm not taking the chance on it anyway. Let's do right because it's all adverts as well. Wheaties. Hold on, right. Let's try from here.
That's the dictionary definition of the word shill, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's try from here. 14 minutes. Let's go there.
And you said, you thought about it for a second. You said, a nootropic. I'd like a cognitive enhancer. I said, okay. And got to work. Started talking to the doctors and medical professionals I knew. Started doing research.
No. I can't. YouTube. And let's get off of that. Don't tell me to go on about all to the end.
Holy crap! It's like all about it. Never mind, dude. You might as well not watch this video.
Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, this is actually turning out to be really bad.
Yeah, I can't let that play because it's medical stuff.
Very idea of what science is from the ground up.
How do you think these things got extracted? Like, they got extracted because of science. Right. Like, it's not pseudoscience. It's actual science. Like, there's only one way you're gonna get choline or vitamin B12 or any.
For goodness sake, I know that's natural things, but
yeah, it's still like it's touch and go.
Yeah, it's giving advice, deadly addictive. See, supplements. I didn't know he was going about supplements all the way through.
It's just me and you, mister.
Putting something into your body that you don't know what it's doing to you. And you're doing that, you're trusting this person for what? Because you like them that much, an internet personality, you don't even know the long-term effects of it. Anyone that goes against what I'm saying, you got to go against the state of New York too.
That's right.
I got all of my receipts ready. You can't say I'm wrong about this one. This man is evil, he's wicked, and he's greedy.
Well, I will completely agree with him on that, even though I had to skip all of that so far. I'll completely agree with him on that. I agree with Bro Sanchez on that, without a doubt.
I'm sorry, PJ. I was looking at flashlights. I wanted to order one.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Oh hell.
Which makes yeah, exactly, Kobe, man. Isn't it mad that which makes no sense that they can say all this stuff on YouTube and not get channel strikes? Guess you have to be part of the 100K sub club to say something. Exactly, that's what I say. Like when I do these live streams and it's got stuff like this in it, I either have to take it down, either have to trim it down, or they take the stream down completely. But if I do it live, then it's bad. But if they do a video on it, it's fine. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. No. I really don't. I don't see the difference from a recording and being live, apart from the fact that you're live and one's recorded. You're still seeing it's still laid down as a video afterwards. You know, what's the difference with seeing it live and seeing it recorded, apart from the fact that you're seeing it live and seeing it recorded? You know, stupid.
Time that we cancel Joe Rogan because he doesn't care about his people. If you guys are gonna cancel the Hawk Tour girl, but
I don't. Right? Okay, I agree with them that I said this at the start. I agree with them that he's talking a load of crap, whatever, and he's greedy and all that kind of stuff, and he's evil. But I don't think he should be cancelled. I think he should be left there so people can see that these types are the gatekeepers. So people can say, look, people like him. Look, just take a look at this, what he's done. Take a look at that. You know what I mean? I don't think they should be cancelled. As such. Yes, they should be looked at with disrespect and whatever, and prayed for, without a doubt. Forgiven, that's for sure. Information that they give you, totally ignore it. It's not truth. Definitely. So I just don't think they should be cancelled. No, I think they should be there for it as an example, to be honest.
And any of their fraud, they should be investigated for.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, what happened to Scott?
He took off.
Selling her people false Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. Everyone canceled the Hawk Tour girl. Well, it's just another industry plant. I mean, she got dropped because she ripped people off. She put out a coin and then it got dropped. You know what's it called when they just all sell? They all just sell it. I can't remember what they call it. But it was bonk anyway. You know what I mean? It was any of this bloody crypto is. Anybody that does this and they start doing it on Twitter and all that stuff, you know, not to do it. You know what I mean?
It's like two girls in a cup.
Rug pull, that's the one. Rug pull.
There you go.
Joe Rogan's scam is making her look like a saint. So are we going to have double standards for men and women? Her scam was for like 1 million, not even more than 5 million. Joe Rogan's scam is hundreds of millions of dollars.
Fair play. The way it said, if this is fresh content, I'll have stale every day.
Nice one, do it.
Nice.
Well, PJ, if you're still up, you come over with me later.
Say that again.
This ain't gonna take long at this rate. Yeah, you can come over and help me out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if I can get, I only did this to try and get some bloody sleep, but we'll see. We'll see if I'm up. If I'm up, then yeah, of course.
Cool.
Connected with the medical mafia. What? Come on now. We can't have a double standard on this one. If we're going to cancel people on YouTube that don't care about the subscribers and they're trying to rip off their subs, then let's do that. Let's not stop at just the Hawk Tour girl, because there are bigger fish to fry than her, and Joe Rogan is one of them.
There's no point in trying to cancel them. The likes of the Hawk Tour girl, she'll fade out anyway. She has. She was big for a minute because of her Hawk Tour, and then she had this podcast called Talk Tour. You know what I mean? So like, and then she did this rug pull, and everybody's talking about her. She hasn't come back online. So I mean, why cancel them when they're canceling themselves anyway?
She didn't have anything after that fact, PJ.
Yeah. I mean, yes, people do carry on, Logan Paul and all that carry on. They change the type of content they do, but they're massively rich because of it now. They can do what the bloody want and get away with it, to be honest.
Alpha Brain's ubiquitous marketing claims are, quote, least part of the reason that Alpha Brain is currently being sued in New York for making false business claims. According to a complaint filed in April 2023, Alpha Brain's ubiquitous marketing claims are, quote, blatantly false and deceptive because even its own flawed clinical study revealed that Alpha Brain does not improve memory.
Okay, still going on about it.
These and everything remind me of Duffy a little bit, maybe.
And all that. He's trying to test and do the scientific method. He ran his own test and it proved that he's a scammer and he still sold a product. And because of that, the state of New York was able to bring forth legal action against him using his own test. People are gullible. Like, you don't have to look no further to prove that this is a scam other than Joe Rogan's own test. But he know his followers ain't gonna do that because they worship him so much. They just gonna put whatever poison in their body that his face endorses. This is sad.
The suit goes on to explain how Alpha Brain generates a stat.
Right. I'm going to get rid of this video. It's just got to keep going on about it. I'm going to pick a random video. It's 11 minutes long. I'm going to finish that, and then I'm going to try and sleep for an hour or so. So this one is from a Tozy, someone I'm subscribed to. He's got quite a lot. And it's about the YouTube millionaire facing life in prison. It's just something that came up my feed because I'm not going to keep chanting this. I should have had a quick look through it, to be honest. I was tired. I seen the title. I thought, yeah, let's have a go. You know what I mean? I watched 2 minutes of it and said, let's have a go. So yeah, it's a bit dodgy to carry on with it. It's fine on Rumble, but yeah, no. So yeah, let's have a look at this one. A Tozy. I like a Tozy. It's not bad. He's talking about the YouTube millionaire facing life in prison.
Okay, before you start it, the question is, should Joe Rogan be canceled?
Oh, I already said no. Right. He should not be cancelled. He should be used as an example so people could see this is what you avoid. It's like a learning point sort of thing. Gotcha. Look at this guy. You know what I mean? What's the point in cancelling? The truth will be seen. There's no point in I don't think there's any point in it. I really don't. People might disagree with me. It doesn't mean to say I like his content. I don't like what he does. I just don't think there's any point in it. I don't think it'll make a difference. They'll go on a different platform. They'll get cancelled. They'll go on a different platform. Just look at all the streamers like Johnny Somali. I don't know if you've heard of him. Johnny Somali in Korea. He's being kept in Korea because he made a nuisance of himself in Korea. You know, and they're making nuisance of themselves. They're getting cancelled and kicked. Going to another getting cancelled in TikTok, getting cancelled in this, and they're now on streams like platforms called Party and stuff like that. PARTY. You know what I mean? Giving deals for being platforms like that just to be assholes on the street. So it doesn't matter how many times they get cancelled, another platform will take them on. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't see the point.
Yeah, so I want you to waste all that time you just did. I wanted to recap it for you. So you did a good job, PJ. Excellent.
Thank you. Okay, what do you reckon then?
Well, I don't think you should cancel Rogan, but you shouldn't support him in the same instance.
Yeah.
Don't buy his products.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Scott. We suggest PJ. Thanks for that.
Anytime.
Yeah, man. So definitely. Let's have a look at this 11-minute video then I'll try and get some sleep.
Go for it.
Yeah.
This YouTube millionaire is now facing life in prison after attempting to end the life of a cop and threatening everyone in court. And speaking of his court hearing, it's hard to get more ridiculous than this.
If anyone dares try to test my mental confidence, I will eviscerate every single person with my intelligence right now.
When you put it like
this is a YouTuber. A millionaire YouTuber thinks he's something because he's got a bit of money. You know?
How do you eviscerate everybody with your thoughts? So that's what I want to know.
Wait, Deborah says PJ. Why did you say PJ, Deborah? Just PJ. Was you trying to get my attention for something, Deborah?
No, she might be.
It just said PJ in chat. Just PJ. I was just wondering if she tried to get my attention for something. Because it just says PJ.
Maybe she just likes your name, PJ.
That case dismissed. I mean, threatening everyone in the courtroom might not be the best way to get out of an attempt.
And yeah, if you look at this guy's content, if you know about Johnny Somali and all the stream, he's covering this with legal mindset. Legal mindset. He's kind of a lawyer type guy. He's kind of covering the Johnny Somali streamer things in Korea and that. She's correcting. Oh, okay, I get you. Okay. I got you. Okay.
So one day he'll grow up and be.
Oh, right. She was asking what was on the back of my wall. Oh, that's a springbok. It's a springbok from South Africa, Deborah. It used to be Vicky's. Vicky gave me it when she gave up on it. Put it in my flat instead.
It's a squirrel. She's right. They're calling it a squirrel, PJ.
Roger always calls it a squirrel or something like that. But it's actually a springbok. Springbok hide. Yeah, but hold on, just quickly. If I just show you, kind of like, I just go to his channel, just so you can see. I don't know if these guys know Johnny Somali. These videos will be.
Does he want to be a paralegal when he?
That's Johnny Somali here. This one here. I don't know if you see it. Yeah,
Okay,
there you do. This guy here, Johnny Somali, he's such a new, and this guy in Korea supporting him and sticking up for him. He's such a horrible guy, man. Just totally. And then you've got the likes of what's his name again? Ice Poseidon, covers all that kind of stuff. Anyway, big YouTubers he covers anyway. So I'm not sub to, right? But he's so, because I watch some of his stuff, it always comes up. I should really. So anyway,
it sounds like he's got his eye on the criminal element for the most part.
Yeah, he kind of he seems like a decent guy. He's keeping an eye on the scandal that goes on. You know what I mean? There we go. Oh, it's got no. Come on, Ed, hurry up.
Yeah, that happens.
Life in prison after attempting to end the life of a cop and threatening everyone in court. And speaking of his court hearing, it's hard to get more ridiculous than this.
If anyone dares try to test my mental competence, I will eviscerate every single person with my intelligence right now.
When you put it like that, case dismissed. I mean, threatening
obliterate them with your arrogance, maybe.
I wouldn't like to see him do that much.
Can we crowdfund? Hey, Scott said, can we crowdfund some more sleep for PJ? Hey, I'm Marks. How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you, bud.
Hey, Wes.
Everyone in the courtroom might not be the best way to get out of an attempted murder charge, but unfortunately for him, it doesn't seem like he's as bright as he thinks he is. Either way, this is Eric Van Conover. He's been described as a
lad. If you're a bit confused about the title, we did do the Pro Sanchez thing with Joe Rogan, but it started talking a lot about medical stuff, so I had to kind of abandon it. So I'm just doing this 11-minute video that I'm off to bed. But we kind of got out of it what we needed to. Should he be cancelled? No. Use him as an example.
YouTube millionaire, and clearly he can eviscerate you with his gigabrain intelligence, but what he's really known for doing is real estate videos for homes basically our entire bloodlines combined could not afford. $1 billion house, $500 million mansion in America, what $150 million buys you in New York City, and so on and so on. But the coolest thing I saw this guy do was he toured the original Home Alone house.
Welcome to one of the most famous houses in America.
But either way, Eric had everything going for him until he allegedly made the worst decision of his life.
Police paperwork says the pursuit started after Conover was going 55 in a 35. After 8 miles, Conover stopped and an officer attempted to de-escalate.
He's meant to have killed an officer. Okay.
The situation, but Conover allegedly drove at him and hit him in the leg and then sped off for another 28 miles.
Take the speeding ticket. What are you doing? They're alleging that he was drunk, but even so, take the DUI charge. Trying to end the life of a cop will completely ruin your life. There is no...
Can you imagine the sense that you wouldn't... Can you imagine that? Taking somebody's... Right? Deleting someone just to get away with driving under the influence. You know what I mean? That's silly. That's so silly, man. Yeah, that's so silly. Take the time for that. Take the fine for that. Take the whatever for that. But come on. Just to try and get a little bit more freedom, you'll get the rest of your life forfeited. Come on. That's stupid.
Yeah, my dad.
But that's how our minds think. I remember thinking like that when I was younger. Oh, like people said, just go to court, get it over and done with, you'll be out. And I'm like, no, we'll go to jail. And you're always thinking of running away when you've got court coming and stuff, when you're possibly facing jail. No, I always thought it, and it's silly. It's silly because even if I did, I'd be in there for 3 months and I'd be out, that type of thing. So what's the stupid point in it, Crazy how our minds think sometimes.
Yes. Well, there's one thing after a year in that situation that my dad told me. Those police, they have a radio.
Yeah, they do. They do. Everything. Good to see you, bro.
Whoa, damn, dog. There is no way that would ever work out in your favor. But after this incident, the police tracked down Eric, and Eric claimed that he was not the same guy they were looking for. Apparently, that was a lie. And Eric, he is quoted telling the cops, "This seems to be a massive misunderstanding. I'm exactly who I say I am."
Tell you what, Vlad, that'd be cool if you could play Jim's stuff on your show, Vlad. I play stuff every time I stream. I always start off with Jim's observations. Always. I've been doing it for months now. So like, if you put them on yours as well, you make more subs. You know what I mean? Because he hasn't even put his voice in there yet. Just that loads of videos of observations, right? Hasn't even got his voice in there, and he's managed to get nearly 300 subs. I think it's amazing, man. It's great. It's great.
Welcome to the Jim Network.
and everybody plays Jim stuff now. I think I started off, didn't I? I was the one who started off by playing Jim stuff. I think you started playing stuff afterwards, didn't you?
Yep.
It'd be great, man. It'd be great if you could do that. Sid Rogers, what's good, man?
I heard, everything right now. It's coming up roses. Anyway.
I'm a YouTuber. He also said that he was.
Just in case. Vlad. Because my channel on Rumble's gone for the minute. I don't know if you're subbed to my profile, but there's my profile. Because I had a channel and a profile, so now I'm having to use my profile till I see if Rumble can sort it out. So far, they said they can't find my channel. So far, but yeah, this is a link for my profile if you want to if you want to follow it. For now, look, Vlad, you'll still be a moderator in that as soon as you follow it. It's still part of the same thing. It's just the channel's gone with the 117 followers. Anyway.
Was not from Epsicon. So basically, to avoid being arrested, Eric claimed that there's another Eric out there from a small town in Absecon, New Jersey, and that he's not that Eric. He's a famous YouTuber from New York City. Well,
I'm from a town called Absecon, population 8,000, with, get this, a median per capita income of $41,000 per year.
That was a lie. Dude should have erased his internet footprint before lying to the cops. I mean, at this point, it looks like his next video will be something like touring my new $100 million home. And to make things worse for him, the cop who Eric almost ended the...
You know that little car map things you used to get as a kid behind him?
Yeah.
That's his own specially made ones. He sells them in his shop. He actually gets certain ones, designs them himself and that. Pretty good little business, I suppose. I mean, I'm not a YouTube, entrepreneur sort of thing, but, it's good for them. It can make money off their entertainment channels and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got a question for you, though. Why is he wearing a dare hat?
I do not know. What does dare mean?
It's a drug... was it Dads Against Drug? I don't know. God, it's against. It's a drug program against alcohol and drugs.
Okay.
I'm trying. It's an acronym for something. I'm trying to remember what it's an acronym for.
Not sure. I'm trying to see what else it says in that. I don't know.
Life of his name.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I would say like. It seems like a nice enough lad. At the end of the day, if it got political, he'd be a lefty.
Okay.
Cameron Emmett, and he attempted to pull Eric over while Eric was doing 55 miles an hour in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. So that's basically just a speeding ticket. But for whatever reason, the cop putting his lights on made Eric completely panic. Why would he run? Yeah, we kind of hinted at that earlier. But the cop followed Eric and managed to stop him through a few maneuvers. And then things got really bad. Brian Moffat is the police sergeant who testified in court, and he said while Officer Emmett exited the vehicle, he moved around the rear of his cruiser, and Mr. Conover then backed his vehicle rapidly, pointed it directly at Officer Emmett, and accelerated at him. And this struck him with a...
So drug abuse resistance education. Got ya. Nice one, Chad. There's Chad in there. Nice one, Cubby.
I just couldn't remember, but I knew it had to do with drugs.
You got it. You got half the acronym right.
Yeah.
Reasonably high rate of speed. I mean, that is a pretty good case for attempted murder, especially because the officer flew 20 to 40 feet from the impact. And the case against Eric isn't looking good for him either because, you know, the whole interaction was caught on video by a drone operator. And trust me, I looked everywhere from that video, but it is not public yet.
Talk to me about attempted murder. Is attempted murder hard to prove here?
Well, if the deputy's recount of what took place stands and isn't controverted by some other evidence or testimony, for example, like body cam or dash cam from the car, then yes, it's not going to be terribly hard for them to get an attempted murder charge. Look, if this person could clearly see that the officer is standing in front of the car, sees the officer clinging to the hood, accelerates at him at, they say, a reasonable rate of speed, well, clearly it must have been fast enough to when he hit the brakes or swerved.
Hey, Pebbles, good to see you. Good to see you. Always a pleasure. On Saddlebum, good to see you as well. I'm on for another couple of minutes.
That the officer went 20 feet, according to what the fellow officer said, that means that car was going at an extremely high rate of speed, in my opinion, based upon what I've seen in other incidents. And that in and of it...
That's against Resident Evil. I like it.
Itself shows a reckless disregard.
Obviously, he's...
All right.
There's a movie you should throw on.
I Resident Evil, absolutely.
He's got to be on something to see a cop and freak out like that, which might be the case because Eric is also facing a DUI charge from just a few days before this incident on March 13th. Here he was charged with possession of the reefer and a DUI and was released on personal recognizance, which means that he...
In Raccoon City.
He didn't have to put up a bond or anything. They just trusted he was going to appear in court, which he did for completely other reasons. I would be kicking myself right now if I was the guy who ruled that he should be released on personal recognizance right now. So, but in this hearing, which happened on March 17th, the judge ordered that Eric to be held without bail pending a competency hearing on March 25th. That hearing...
I mean, I know this is not our usual channels, but because I've used these stuff, I'll put his link in just in case you just want to sub to him. It's only fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm surprised most of you made it this far without an infection.
Funny. He just covers
the one for the 17th is where we got Eric saying that he was going to eviscerate every single person in the courtroom with his intelligence. He's also saying that everyone there was treating him like an animal, which, I mean, it could be true, you know, since Eric is fully crashing out here.
Thank God, look at me.
Today in court, Conover was outspoken, claiming that he's a public figure because of his nearly 3 million subscribers on YouTube and saying this was part of a, quote, police sting.
Because he's got 3 million subscribers. See, people, that's what I'm saying. People who are internet famous think they're huge in the normal media. Sometimes they are. But come on, they really think they're bigger than what they are sometimes. I mean, the amount of truth in this news story, I do not know, but... if it's true, then come on. I mean, why do you think don't mess about? Don't mess about with them things. I mean, come on, why? Unless your life was in trouble, then why? You know, stupid.
They're still going on about Dare, dude. Dad's against recreational eating.
Use up your own stream. That's all right.
Against him.
All right.
Okay, Eric.
All right.
They're here to help you.
What a nightmare for the parents. That is not a position any parent wants to be in. But yeah, his charges include attempted murder, the DUI, and a first-degree assault charge against the police officer. He's also getting a second-degree assault, reckless conduct with a deadly weapon, and conduct after an accident. Then on top of that, disobeying an officer and reckless driving. I mean, that is just one insane list. But he did use his car to try to end the life of the cop and drive off. So, I mean, what did he expect?
He has had a chance to review the police reports in this matter and denies these allegations. He does not agree with the reports as they are stated.
The defense asked that he be released, saying he's not a threat to the public and
What's it saying, man? All right, right, okay. Sorry, I thought it was saying what he was saying. but he's got
has no criminal record. Police say he was arrested Friday night for a separate drunk driving charge, which Conover denies.
I knew somebody was going to change it from dads at one point. Because I was trying to think of something with that dads, and Heron going, dogs are really excellent. She's very, very true. That very, very true.
She's
very
thinking like you, PJ.
Sorry.
She's thinking like you.
Inside the box, man. Great minds think alike, Heron. Great minds think alike.
I've been sober from alcohol for 1,558 days. So to press me on a DUI, I'm a public figure.
I need to find the best way to learn math and
Public
science.
figure. Excellent. That's
I don't think the cops care if you're a public figure.
He was let go, and then he tried to end the life of a.
No, they don't care if you're a public figure or not. No.
Makes sense to me. Extremely successful dude. Throws it all away because I guess he was panicking to get out of an alleged DUI. Was he under like some sort of reefer-induced psychosis? Because we know some people respond terribly to it, and he was caught with it just a few days earlier. Not like being caught with that is a terrible thing now in 2025, considering you're fine with a personal use amount in most states. But clearly, he was in the wrong state.
Yeah, can be drop all ridiculous evidence. That's a good one.
There you go.
Drop all ridiculous evidence.
That's what this guy's wanting. Drop all the evidence.
That's it.
I'm just trying to make sense of this. Obviously, it could be any other harder substance or alcohol, a lot of alcohol. But either way, I mean, the dude has completely lost his mind with or without substances, as he's coming across as an ego-centered dude who thinks his internet fame means nothing can touch him. I'm sorry, dude. That just makes you come across as even worse.
Oh.
Like, this is, in a way, similar to the West Wild.
How were you not a mod? Yeah, just being a non-mod over here. What?
I thought he was a mod.
You were a mod a minute ago.
I swear you were. Yeah.
Dude, what? Scott, yeah, hold on. It's a different account. That's Scott Level Round 2. Level Round 2. Is that definitely you?
That's him. He's got 3
Right,
channels.
okay. Is it definitely you? Right. Sound.
That's his
There you go,
backup
bro.
channel. Yeah.
There you go.
Watson case where the defense is pushing for self-defense despite...
You know what trolls are like? They just take a name and chat and pretend to be them, don't they? Sometimes.
Yeah.
So I've got to check.
But I'm actually subbed to all 3 of his channels, I think.
I don't know what. Just saw a lot of blue. He felt lonely.
He got scared. The blues all around me.
Well, Frank Noble used to do that. Come in with 1 billion accounts. Was it Frank Noble? Can't remember. No, was it? No, so it might be someone else. I don't know. Come with 1 billion accounts and I had to keep giving them. He was collecting spanners.
Wes hitting the guy 50 times over the head and yelling, "I'll end your life."
Oh, he's on about Wes Watson, the weightlifting guy. What an idiot he is.
Life over and over again.
John Bravo covers him a lot more. Do you know Johnny Bravo?
No, I know Johnny Bravo, the cartoon.
They're all muscular kind of guys. Yeah, he gets the name from that, I think. But it's because he's got the same kind of hairdo type thing, but it's brown hair. He's a bit of an actor as well, but his channel's okay. He calls out Wes Watson an asshole.
Eric, he tried to run over a cop, managed to hit him in the leg, and then ran some more. And this is, again, all after he just got a DUI.
Denver always, Roger everywhere. Yeah, but what does that mean?
Is it? The reason I'm everywhere right now because I'm not working. By the way, I start working Saturday or Friday.
Oh, excellent. Nice.
It's Saturday. Yeah.
Nice. Where is it again?
It's Snarf's Deli. I'll make sandwiches.
You're making sandwiches, man. Sandwiches.
Hey.
Sand and witches.
Yeah.
Sandwiches. Is that what you're making? Nice.
Yeah, they got an excellent pastrami. It's really
good.
good.
Nice pastrami. I love American cold meats. Better than UK cold meats. Do love them.
Never had European?
Of course.
I should go over there. Hang out, go fishing.
That'd be cool. Like I said, bring fish with you. I've got the rods. You bring the fish.
DUI charge, and the defense is claiming that he's not a danger. His defense must be on what he's on, because clearly this guy's a menace to society. I love that they're claiming that the reason he's not a threat to society is because he had no violent priors. What about that DUI he was charged with days before this happened? Like, what? Like, dude didn't even have time to go to court for that case.
But this guy reminds you of Wayne's World, is that what you're saying? Pebbles.
It looks like it. Doesn't it? It's like Wayne.
Yeah. He's just a hell of a lot more clever.
Until he was dragged in for a way worse reason. But I do think the next question is how a guy goes from this seemingly high-functioning, successful person to a complete crash out who almost ends someone's life. And while researching, I found Eric.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Deborah. I seen something on it earlier that I thought I might have a look at, but then I thought, really, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not. Look, if it doesn't say where it is biblically, scripturally, you know, I don't think so. But I mean, anything's possible. But at the minute, I'm saying no. I haven't looked too much into it, so I might be a hypocrite for saying that. I don't know, but I just can't see it. But I'll have to look more into it.
Wow, that was off the left field. Now, I've heard it's in Ethiopia at a church somewhere.
But no, there is stuff up about it, and still people are talking about CIA found the Ark of the Covenant and that. It's just talk about it now on YouTube and stuff. So I really don't know. I haven't looked too much into it, but I don't know. It'd be cool, but not in their hands. Not in their hands. Neither can I, but it's supposed to be in Gaza somewhere. So I'm wondering if that's why they're fighting over there. So see, and again, a possibility. I just don't know. I'll have to look more into it. Maybe we all have to look more into that because it is a claim that's out there, isn't it? And it's part of truth. If it's not truth, if it's truth, then it's good to know about it. And if it's lies, then we need to call it. So yeah, it's maybe something we need to look into. Not me, Vlad. Not me, Roger.
I do. Maybe I could get an expedition going.
Flats, that's the one. Right, let's do it. Yeah, no, it's an idea. It's an idea, though.
Eric does have a history of alcoholism. And yes, he claims to be over 1,000 days sober, but with the recent events, I'm not so sure about that anymore.
Alcoholism can run through a family, and if a family has resources, that could be the undoing of it. So, by the time it got to me, 12 generations down, I'm from, a very middle-class family in Absecon, New Jersey. I'm not, owning 3,000 acres in Flatbush. So yeah, I'm from Absecon, New Jersey. I was born into a very middle-class family, hard workers. I have a history of alcoholism on both sides of my family. But the thing is, alcoholism, I've realized, is a side effect of trauma. Like plain and simple, addiction is a side effect of trauma.
It's actually depressing that he started a podcast called Building a Legacy 2 months ago, and now he's sitting where he's sitting.
So you're telling me if I drink this instead of coffee, that it's going to wake me up all the same?
That looks like
decision away from completely ruining your life.
It's some mushroom powder stuff. It's made it some like chocolate drink.
Not accepting it. Of course, that's alleged because Eric is claiming that he did not relapse. In fact, this video I showed was apparently filmed in late 2024. But Eric actually uploaded it fairly recently, putting this in the description of the video. I'm just going to make some guesses here because, why would he record this a few months ago and then post it way more recently? Is this him relapsing and then posting this video to, try to make it look like he isn't relapsing? Is this just a way for him to, I guess, lie to himself or his audience? Maybe he uploaded all this because he was slipping and wanted a way to hold himself accountable. I don't know. It's just speculation. And look, I'm not defending the guy because he almost ended someone's life, but it seems like a serious mental health breakdown. I wouldn't be surprised if it came out that he was having a really bad relapse because he's showing signs of paranoia by thinking the cops have it out for him. And then you have the signs of denial by claiming he's so many days sober and claiming that he's a public figure, like that'll get him out of this. I mean, he even said in court that he could pay $1 million to free himself, but that he shouldn't have to pay more than $2,000. Obviously, the judge thought both were BS because Eric is still being held without bail. Dude, why would you ever tell a judge that you could pay $1 million if you want to? Come on. I just witnessed how terrible the Johnny Smalley court case was, but he is known for being a moron. So that's not a shocker. But this guy is known for...
You're always doing that here, aren't you? Putting the crying emojis after the laughing ones. I think it's become a habit now. I think you're doing it subconsciously.
What's she crying about, though?
What are you greeting about women?
for carrying himself well and at least being very presentable. And somehow his court case was infinitely worse. He couldn't have came across worse to a judge. And now, as of the 25th of March, Eric had a 40-minute closed competency hearing. A competency hearing is basically where the judge rules if the defendant, in this case Eric, is able to rationally understand the charges brought against him. These kind of hearings are typically held for a reason. And even though they're listing that the reason here is confidential, I'd say Eric's previous court case appearance shows why they would really need to do something like this.
I will eviscerate every single person with my intelligence right now.
So basically, that hearing happened, and
I will eviscerate every single person with my intelligence right now. How can you have that much arrogance in that situation when you're incarcerated and you can't do nothing about it, and you're just wow, and then you burst out green?
It sounds like desperation to me, PJ.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is, dude.
Judge said that we got to get this guy checked out. Dude acted out of pocket in court, and then they had to bring in the professionals. It hasn't been released yet if Eric will actually go to trial, but if he does, it's not looking good for him at all. Because if I can find the clips on him confirming that he is essentially lying to the police, they can do so. That TV on a trolley is going to be wheeled in real quickly, and they'll be playing all of those receipts. So hopefully he doesn't threaten the jury by eviscerating them with his intelligence. But we'll see what the ruling is once all the red tape falls away. Until then, YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video, so feel free to check it out. And hey, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and stop by again tomorrow. So
it's the video. It's not one there, dude.
See you in my next video.
Right, let's have a quick look at this one, then I'm off to bed.
What is it?
Let's have a dig at this one. This is Slinging Stone Prophecies. I did a theme on them the other day, and I did a video, a premiere. Let's have a look at this one. How long is this one? It's about 16 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to bed after this one, definitely, guys. That'll probably take up to 2 hours. How long have I been on? I did say an hour, didn't I? Well, I'll take up to 2 hours. It's an hour and 34 now, so it should be about 2 hours by the time we finish.
Well, I'm going to step off. I'm going to get my stream ready.
All right, dude. Sorry about that. I didn't realize you were going to be streaming. Sorry, man.
That's all right.
And if I wasn't going to try and get some sleep, I'd come on, bro. But obviously, I've got to try and get some sleep because Vicky's coming up on later. I shouldn't really have streamed tonight, but when I woke up after that, I was dozing off, and then I just came up out of sleep. And instead of me trying to go back to sleep, I pressed play, didn't I? And then the rest got you going
too. Well, I'll keep you playing, but I'll be over setting it up.
All right, bro. No problems.
Night, PJ.
Bless, bro. Thanks for being here.
Glad everybody stopped by. I'm glad to keep you company.
Cheers, bro. I will come on yours again, man. It's just sometimes it's awkward. Every time, apart from that time you're on the afternoon, I came on with you that afternoon, remember? It's usually the time I'm trying to get to sleep or a time that I'm streaming as well. Usually, we can't avoid each other all the time when it comes to streaming, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, Nathan said the same thing to me when I started my channel.
Well, that's it. I'm on the same time as Nathan. And I never used to be because Nathan used to come in and say hello. But now he can't because we're on at the same time, you know?
Yep.
But anyway. Bless, man.
Bless you.
Later, dude.
Later.
Christ's second coming and the last day known as God's judgment day.
Sorry, I didn't even tell you. I didn't even know. Right. 15 Bible prophecies coming true right now. Right? Okay, let's see if he's right. Slinging Stone. I'll put this link in here in case you want to sub. I have done a few things on them. So far, so good. But I mean, I don't agree with every Christian channel. Every Christian channel that I am do stuff on. There's lots of stuff that I agree with on, but sometimes not everything, you know. But you got to take the bad with the good, you know, good with the bad, whatever.
Certain events must take place. Here's a list of 15 of those Bible prophecies that we're seeing happen right now. In Ezekiel 29:15, written over 2,500 years ago, we're told that Egypt would exist, but that it will never again rise to the level of prosperity that it once had. I will make the land of Egypt desolate in the midst of countries that are desolate. It shall be the lowliest of kingdoms. It shall never again exalt itself above the nations, for I will diminish them so that they will not rule over the nations anymore. Egypt was once one of the most advanced civilizations in the world, creating structures that even today we have no idea how they did it, but this prophecy has been fulfilled. As of today, Egypt ranks 105 out of the 179 countries in the Transparency International. And according to the Economist Intelligence Unit, Egypt is 137 out of 169 countries. When it comes to the prophecy of false attributions of Jesus Christ, we're seeing this unfold in multiple different ways. For many will come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and will deceive many. One way we're seeing this unfold is people who do say Jesus is the Christ, but still are
Who's ruining what? Drunks. Oh, drunks always ruin Easter. Oh, I thought you was. Do you know what I thought you were talking about? The drunk debunk show. That's what I thought you were talking about. Fact, yeah. That's a PSA. Vlad don't always ruin everything. Vlad doesn't ruin anything. No, Vlad's cool. Vlad don't always ruin everything. I'm reading that wrongly. I don't know how I'm meant to be reading that. Don't run away, everybody. What do you mean? Nobody's run away. I'm still here. I'm still here till this video's finished. I'm still here. Sound nasally? No. Everybody sounds nasally to themselves. I hate the sound of my voice. Like if I flick on the YouTube, on my YouTube site, if I flick off mute now and hear myself talking, it's awful. Awful. It's horrible hearing my own voice. I don't think I could watch myself in a movie if I was in a movie. Once upon a time, I didn't even like looking in the mirror. Oh, goodness. Anyway, let's carry on.
Deceiving many people, something that is also prophesied to increase in the last days. But another way we're seeing this unfold are people who are actually saying they are like Christ, and they're definitely deceiving many.
Believe it or not, you're still doing their acronyms. Seriously. The drunk punk that drinks fairy drinks I. Oh, he's annoying as well, isn't he? Proper annoying. Jimmy gets the win. What did Jimmy say? Damn anus runs. You always keep on stupid. I'm out. What? Hey, Vic Knight. Good to see you. You always keep on stupid. I'm out. I don't know what that means. What does that mean, do you think? Or are you actually out, as in like leaving the stream? Or out as in out of the acronym competition? Oh, right. So when I seen drunk always ruins Easter, right? Okay. Now I get it. It was still part of right. Okay. What a numpty. Anyway, carry on. Bit slow.
The return of the Christ is the return of the Christ.
Ooh, don't trust anything that man says. Nothing that man says. Billy Carson, no.
Consciousness. When Jesus returned, it's not him returning, it's the consciousness returning of the Christ mind. And that comes back in all of us. And by that method, the second coming will return to the planet.
What does Christ mean? Christ is not Jesus's last name. Christ is a word that means...
Is the Messiah.
It doesn't mean the Messiah either. Christ is a word for the whole thing. Christ consciousness, unitive consciousness, the one. Jesus realized his oneness. I and the Father are one. Again, where you and I might differ is that I think that I is the same I that you are, because what other I is there? I think there's only one I. I think there's only one awareness. So much of Christianity is going, Jesus did it, let's sing songs about how Jesus did it. I think if Jesus were here, he'd say, why are you still talking about me?
Daniel chapter 12 gives us two prophecies that we're absolutely seeing fulfilled this very day more than any other time in.
Hey, just incredible. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Did you hear me when I said earlier in Flats's, I think it was Flats's, I seen you there, Justin. Did you hear me when I said that my channel had gone, my Rumble channel had gone? I can't remember if you heard it. I did type it to you, but I don't know if I got a reply from you, Justin. Just incredible. But yeah, my Rumble channel's gone. Rumble don't even know where it is. The profile's still there with all the content. So from the Rumble side, you're gonna have to sub to the profile for now until Rumble sort it, if they can sort it. I'll put it in just in case you didn't know about it.
Human history. But you, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book until the time of the end. For many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. We're definitely seeing people going to and from different locations. This here is how many flights take place.
Hey, Vlad, sorry, bro. I did not even know you. I didn't have the Rumble side open. What a numpty! What an absolute numpty! Yeah, sorry, Vlad. Bless you, Vlad. Vlad, give me a $5 rant on the Rumble side. Let's chat this party started. Bless you, brother. Bless you, brother. Thank you very much. I didn't have the Rumble side open. I had it for some reason. I didn't have it. I had to have it open. Sorry, bro. I didn't notice it. Bless you, brother. Thank you very much, Vlad. Bless you, man. Cool.
Place within a 24-hour period. And as far as knowledge increasing, we're seeing that on every level, in the human sense, in an artificial sense, and as well as in understanding the history of the past.
About AI, you've spoken out saying that AI could manipulate or possibly figure out a way to kill humans. How could it kill humans?
Well, eventually, if it gets to be much smarter than us, it'll be very good at manipulation because it will have learned that from us. There are very few examples of a more intelligent thing being controlled by a less intelligent thing.
I mean, why couldn't it? I mean, why would you think that's so hard for them to do? But to get AI, well, if they were in mechanical, strong bodies, why wouldn't you think it'd be difficult to get AI to eliminate people? Weird.
And it knows how to program, so it'll figure out ways of getting around. It'll figure out ways of manipulating people to do what it wants.
Picture this. You're standing in front of the pyramid of Khafre. The sun blazing overhead, the sand crunching under your feet. Somewhere beneath you, there's a hidden city. A whole underground world waiting to be uncovered.
Hey, Vic Noid, I'll give you a spanner. I think you've been here a good few times and I haven't given you a spanner yet. So, yeah, yes, Vic Noid, I lost my Rumble. It disappeared. It disappeared the other night. I've still got my profile. I've still got all the content except because what you've got a profile and a channel. And the profile is just exactly the same as the channel. The first time I streamed, it was just to my profile. So I went to this option where it said, channel, go to your channels. So I pressed it and it said, you haven't got any channels. So I'm like, I just uploaded. What do you mean I haven't got a channel? Well, I didn't know a channel and a profile were different, but they're still the same thing. But I had a separate channel and a profile, and they're linked together. But the channel had 117 followers and 2 subs, which is like memberships in YouTube. A sub is a membership kind of thing. And my profile had at the time 13 subs. Now it's got 30 because people are subbing to it. It's the same thing. It's still got all my content. I can still do all the same stuff, except my channel with the 117 and followers and 2 subs has just disappeared. And you and Rumble don't know where it's at. They said, oh yeah, if all your content's still there. I'm like, I know it's still there. It's there on my profile, but my channel disappeared. Then they give me an email showing me how to make a channel. Like, I know how to make a channel, one just disappeared. So I don't know. I've given them another email with some more information. Let's see if they can suss it. If they don't, then I'll just carry on with my profile. So I am like still uploading to it now. I'm actually live on Rumble now. So it's my profile though. Like I say, it's my profile. It looks the same as my channel. It's just got a different avatar and less followers. You know? So yeah. Weird. It's weird. Let me just get the link for it just in case people ain't sub to it. Again, the link's in there anyway, I think. But I always do this. There we go. That's it there. I mean, it was linked to my channel anyway. When I uploaded and that, it said set. I had a choice of setting my profile as default or setting my channel as default. You know, but now I've only got the option of profile as default. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know what the heck's happened.
Using radar pulses, they claim to have detected a vast underground complex, spiral staircases, mysterious chambers, and even a network of tunnels leading deeper into the earth. His team believes there are 8.
When it comes to the locals and Rumble, I haven't signed up to it yet because when Flats put his link in for it, I clicked on it. I thought it'd do automatic, but I didn't know it was a different thing. But no, I had to sign in, and when I signed in with my thing, it said I didn't have an account made. So I suppose I have to make an account for my locals on that. I didn't know it was such a thing. I'll have to check it out as well. I know I can stream from Rumble and that as well, but yeah, I'll have to check it. They knew this about the pyramids forever. This is BS. I get you, bro. I get you.
Distinct vertical cylinder-shaped artifacts that span more than 2,100 feet beneath the pyramids. And get this, they believe it might even contain the legendary Hall of Records.
Jesus prophesied in his Sermon on the Mount the technological advancements of the human race that would have to exist in the last days. For then there will be great tribulation, such as has not been since the beginning of the world until this time. No, nor ever shall be. One way this prophecy can unfold is with humans' current ability to actually create terrible worldwide tribulation.
Yeah, I think people have been saying for a while the pyramids went deeper. You know, I mean, obviously, I personally don't know. I've dug down there, but yeah, they've been saying that for years, haven't they?
Tribulation like the world has never seen, with the different advanced weapon systems that now exist.
There's two types of hypersonic weapons being developed: a cruise missile that uses a super-fast scramjet to fly at hypersonic speed, and a boost glide vehicle, a warhead that's launched aboard a rocket, then released, falling to Earth at more than Mach 5, around a mile a second.
The Tomahawk cruise missile flies at a speed of Mach 0.8, so close to the speed of sound. Now, by comparison, the Russian Zircon, the hypersonic cruise missile, flies at anywhere between Mach 8 and 10. So we're talking about a nearly 10-fold increase in the speed of the missile.
The U.S. Navy has a shiny new toy capable of downing drones at the speed of light and for pennies on the dollar. Called the High Energy Laser with Integrated Optical Dazzler, or Helios. The U.S. Navy tested the Lockheed Martin-built laser.
Wow, what a name to give it, eh? Helios. After the god, sun god Helios. After what they worship. They worship the sun, Helios. Worship of the void. Wow, man, Helios. What's a name?
Laser weapon aboard the USS Preble sometime last year. This is the only image released so far of that test.
Why do you have to twist everything and make...
Well, because that's what anti-flat earthers do. That's what anti-flat earthers do. Twist everything, lady.
The term pestilence in the Bible generally refers to a divinely inflicted punishment or widespread deadly diseases. Deadly pestilence is prophesied in multiple New Testament books of the Bible. Jesus prophesied this in his Sermon on the Mount, documented in Matthew 24, verse 7. It's also referenced in the book of Revelation, chapter 6, which is the fourth seal, which is the fourth horseman of the apocalypse. When the Lamb opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth living creature say, "Come." I looked, and there before me was a pale horse. Its rider was named Death, and Hades was following close behind him. They were given power over a...
Was just being Vlad saying that. Are you talking about me there? Or are we talking about some other PJ Cruikshank? Because that doesn't sound like me, bro. PJ Cruikshank, the guy who gets it, he really gets it. Tremendous channel, the best. He's got the energy, the smarts, the whole package, bleeding folks. You're going to love PJ Cruikshank. Vlad, I can say the same, exactly the same about yours, bro. Because what you said there, it's really kind words, man. But to me, it doesn't sound like me. I try to be like that, obviously, but I think I fall short quite a lot. But thanks, bro, for the kind words. Thanks. I can say exactly the same about you, bro. Absolutely. Bless you, man. That's what Donald Trump said. What did he say? What did he say? Sorry, I might have missed something. What did Donald Trump say? What? All right, Donald Trump. What, you mean that Donald Trump channel? The one that came on Sobs? Am I missing something? I don't know what I'm missing here. I'm confused. I'm confused. I thought Vlad was giving me nice words. Kind words. I'm really confused now. I was showing what he said about your channel. Oh. I wouldn't vote anybody. Are you on? But you're on about. Oh right, I got you. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you now. Bless you, man. Sometimes I just lose track. I am tired. Yeah, I get you, Jim. I get it, Jim. Now I get it. Okay, I get it. Bless you, man.
Fourth of the earth to kill by sword, famine, and plague, and by the wild beasts of the earth.
A new study led by China's top virologist presents evidence that the world could be on the brink of another pandemic.
This is where Queensland's secretive testing and research of deadly viruses takes place, but today a very public admission.
There is not a clear record of the destruction of 323 samples that cannot be located.
The blunder relates to a locked freezer storing 93 live samples of Hendra virus, 2 live samples of hantavirus, and more than 200 fragments of Lissa virus. The freezer broke in 2021 and the materials transferred, but a gap in the...
Hey, Cajun bro, good to see you. Now you're in, I can give you a spanner now. There you are, good to see you. I'm finishing in 5 minutes, but you can have your spanner for next time. Excellent, bro. I'm waiting for you to come in so I can give you a spanner. Bless you, man. Good to see you.
Paperwork means no one knows where they went.
2,700 years ago, prophesied in the book of Isaiah and the book of Amos, it said that Israel would be destroyed and rebuilt. To console those who mourn in Zion, to give them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they may be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he may be.
Yeah, it could be Sky News equals Fox. So it's same place as it. If you're listening to Sky News, you're listening to Fox, basically. I got you. So full of quiche. Full of maniaca.
Glorified. And they shall rebuild.
Liskabala, excrement. Jim's like Aussie News. It's like
the old ruins. They shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the ruined cities, the desolations of many generations. On that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David, which was fallen down, and repair its damages. I will raise up its ruins and rebuild it as in the days of old. Jerusalem was destroyed in 70 AD, almost 800 years after these prophecies were given. And as we know, it has once again become a nation and been rebuilt. Even just the fact of Jewish people returning to Israel and it once again becoming a nation is also a fulfillment of Isaiah 43, 5-6, Isaiah 11:11, and Ezekiel 37. The book of Micah has another prophecy about Jerusalem, saying that it will become the world's most important religious site. This is a prophecy that we're starting to see come to fulfillment. The conflict over who owns the Temple Mount, the continued claims of multiple religious groups saying that Jerusalem is the location of their holy history, as well as the eventual third temple, which will bring many people to Jerusalem, was all foretold in this prophecy in Micah chapter 4, verse 1. Now it shall come to pass in the latter days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established on the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow to it.
It's nearly impossible to summarize the Israeli...
I mean, these scriptures are great and all that. Absolutely brilliant scriptures because they're true. But I mean, always equating them to stuff that's going on in the news about eschatology and end times sometimes can be a mistake because a lot of the stuff in the news is garbage. I mean, it might look like what's going on in Revelation. I mean, and yes, there is definitely stuff going on in the world that's going on for Revelation, absolutely, without a doubt. But sometimes it's not the crap that's in the news, you know. It just depends. I mean, I don't know news stations and all that, but you know, sometimes it's obvious. You get me, guys.
Palestinian conflict concisely. But if you're looking for the most potent symbol of the conflict, this place right behind me wins, hands down. Palestinians call it the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound. Jews know it as the Temple Mount. It's the holiest site in Judaism and the third holiest site in Islam, which makes it some of the most contested real estate in the world. It's every ancient stone used as proof, either of Israeli or Palestinian legitimacy. So who actually...
That's the one, Luke. That's the one. Wars and rumors of wars. I always say so myself, man. Absolutely, bro.
Owns this land? And how did this site become the biggest flashpoint in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict?
Israel is the center of the...
Even when I'm saying the crap that's in the news ain't true, it's still revolutionary. You know what I mean? Not revolutionary, revelationary. Because it says it. It says that, like you said, rumors of wars. You know, like stuff that's not true. Stuff that might be true. And, you know, it's all there. It's all there.
Vast majority of these final prophecies. In Isaiah, we're given two prophecies that Israel's fruit would fill the world and that Israel...
Exactly right, do it. Yes, the disinfo, misinfo is systemic. Absolutely. Without a doubt.
Will return to looking more like the paradise of the Garden of Eden with luscious plants.
Yes.
Those who come, he shall cause to take root.
That's quite good. It's like two fleas arguing who owns the dog. See Dundee. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Good saying.
In Jacob, Israel shall blossom and bud and fill the face of the world with fruit. For the Lord will comfort Zion. He will comfort all her waste places. He will make her wilderness like Eden and her desert like the garden of the Lord. Joy and gladness will be found in it, thanksgiving and the voice of melody.
Theoretically, nothing's supposed to grow, but look, everything is green, everything is flourishing.
So far, it's worked.
So far.
What are you growing here? I mean, what are all the plants that are growing here?
It's easier to ask what we're not growing.
What do you... I mean, it is certainly true in Israel now that things have started growing more now, you know, compared to what it was a bit less green before. Now it's getting greener. Yeah, I mean, that's certainly true. And it's scriptural as well, isn't it? But I mean, yes, some things are true in the news, some things aren't. So that about only hot dogs and IKEA. I remember going out to IKEA and getting loads of kind of food from IKEA. Not just hot dogs. Loads. Used to go to IKEA to get breakfast. All day breakfast. Not all day breakfast. Just a breakfast because it wasn't there all day, but you know what I mean. If you're on about IKEA, the furniture, the flat pack place. Yeah. I mean, it's closed in Coventry now. It's shut down. But yeah, we used to go and have breakfast there. I used to do more than hot dogs. or the one that I'm at, what I was at anyway. Anyway.
Do not grow here. Exactly.
If you don't know what's in the ground, you're in a sense acting blindly.
We're sending sensors to Africa, to Asia, to places that you will never imagine.
Basically, we're teaching the world how to feed itself.
All right, let's talk about it.
For
you saw my
goodness
ad, you saw the free bag of coffee offer, and you thought...
See, this is why I download stuff rather than just sharing tabs.
The prophet Ezekiel also prophesied about modern-day Israel being in a state of prosperity and high rank among the nations. I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall...
Gaddafi, allegedly Green Libya. Okay. I hadn't had that. Remember Gaddafi, though. I do remember Gaddafi. God, no Gaddafi.
Increase and bear young. I will make you inhabited as in former times, and do better for you than at your beginnings. Then you shall know that I am the Lord. As of 2021, Israel...
Lord says that a lot in Ezekiel. You will know that I am the Lord. You will know that I am the Lord. You will know that I am the Lord. Said quite a lot in Ezekiel. Well, it's a prophecy book, obviously. So, yeah, get it.
Israel is among the top 20 global economies in GDP per capita for the first time.
Let me ask you a question, and no Googling, okay? Which would you say is the most innovative country in the world? I'm sure for many of you, countries such as
Scotland,
the United States,
and it's funny I should say that he's Scottish himself,
South Korea, or Germany came immediately to mind. And yes, indeed, these countries have large scientific and innovative sectors. But what if I told you that there's another country that invests even more than all of them in research and development and achieve...
We grew spuds in our garden in Scotland every year without fail. My dad dug up the lawn, dug up the grass in the front and back garden so we could grow stuff. Not a garden to play in, a garden for growing. Until my little sister came along, then he ended up having a grass patch and that. But yeah, it was all growing stuff in our front and back garden when I was a kid. It was ace though. Used to love doing it. Used to love helping my dad doing it. You know, planting spuds, carrots, and all that when they were ready, digging them up, looking after them. You know what I mean? Railing them up and stuff like that, raking the earth. Then when they were all out and it was time to go next year, digging up the soil again. I used to love it. Helping my dad with it. He used to give me a sense of like, I'm doing something. Sense of well-being.
Even better results. Well, pay attention to this. Also known as the Silicon Valley of the East, Israel is the answer to the question that I just asked you.
Similar to Daniel's prophecy about knowledge increasing, worldwide communications is also prophesied in the book of Revelation, chapter 11. Just like so many of these prophecies, this is something that would be completely inconceivable by the human mind 2,000 years ago. These prophecies absolutely prove that the Bible is inspired and given by the one and only all-knowing God. Then those from the peoples, tribes, tongues, and nations will see their dead bodies 3.5 days, and not allow their dead bodies to be put into graves. And those who dwell on the earth will rejoice over them, make merry, and send gifts to one another, because these two prophets tormented those who dwell on the earth. The fifth seal in the book of Revelation is a prophecy in relation to Christian persecution. When he opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of those who had been slain for the word of God and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, until you judge and avenge our blood on those who dwell on the earth? Persecution of Christians has gone on since the early church began. Revelation 20 verse 4 gives a more specific end times prophecy of Christians beheaded for their faith, something we are sadly seeing take place in the earth. The prophecy of the cry of the martyrs is being fulfilled right now with the rise of Christian persecution. 1 in 7 Christians worldwide faces high-level persecution, over 380 million Christians around the world are experiencing persecution and discrimination for their faith. A report covering the period from 2022 to 2024 indicates a dramatic increase in Christian persecution across many countries.
I mean, that's true. That's true. That is certainly true. Statistically, I don't know. Statistically, they aren't exact numbers on that because they're never true. But yeah, it's certainly happening. But yeah, some of the news things and that he was playing, I can never be too sure about. You know, don't know what's crap and what's not when just looking for the first time sometimes. But yeah, that's certainly happening. That's certainly happening. Persecution of Christians, without a doubt.
So many of these countries are already considered fragile states where governments do not necessarily have full control of what is going on in these countries. And therefore, in these countries, Christians can become easy targets for those that are looking to create instability within those environments. Christians can often be targets that they can go against, that they can do so with impunity. They've received no consequence for those.
By the way, guy, that's a link from a stream at 2 p.m. GMT, which is how far away is that from now? Half an hour to 6. 8.5 hours away. 8.5 hours away.
Actions, because again, Christians are not often protected or recognized by the governments in those areas.
An unprecedented level of persecution against Christians has skyrocketed around the world. The international organization.
That sounds good, actually. I stole a recipe from a caterer out in town. So good. Mashed sweet potato with rosemary, caramelized onions on top. Look there. Oot. They're deadly delicious. Nah, it sounds nice. It does sound nice. I like sweet spud. Big caramelized onions. That sounds nice. And I'm not a big spud lover, but sweet spud's all right. I like a spud now and again. Nice.
Open Doors recently published the 2020 World Watch List. It focuses on the top 50 countries where Christians are most likely to be persecuted. The report states over the past 6 years, the countries that experience the highest level of persecution have gone from 1 to 11, with countries in Asia and Africa suffering the most.
One of the absolute most important prophecies out of every prophecy is given by Jesus himself in Matthew 24, verse 13. This is a prophecy that as followers of Jesus, we all have to follow, and one that we must live out every day. No matter what comes our way in our time on the earth, we must share the love of God to everyone and remain faithful to following the Lord Jesus Christ. Because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved.
Will be saved. Will be saved. There you go. There's my off the cuff stream because I couldn't get sleep. I've done 2 hours 10. I was only going to do an hour. Sorry, it wasn't all about the Bruce Sanchez Joe Rogan thing, but as soon as I got into it, it seemed to be talking about the medication type thing, medical information type thing. So I didn't want to get too much into it. So yeah, I got out of it what I needed, I suppose. But thanks for joining us, guys. I'll play out with Harry Mack. And it's always a play. And like I say, I'm on at 2 p.m. about 8.5 hours away. That's the link there, guys. I've obviously got the Rumble side as well, but I had to take it down to put this one up, so I'll put it back up now, and it'll be up anyway. But that's the YouTube side, guys. Bless. Let's play with the Harry Mack. New one. Let's see. Did I download one? Yes, I did.
Oh, it's pumping. You already know, bro. Round 2, I guess we gonna run it up.
Yeah, bro. It's been a little minute.
I know, bro.
How you been, man?
Bro, we've been living and loving. You already know, man.
Yo,
ready to run it back.
I've been seeing you killing it, man.
Oh,
you dropped that song.
Thank you,
That song went crazy, man.
Thank you so much.
What was the name of that joint?
It's Ballin'.
Ballin', dude.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Yo, you know what? It's one of those songs.
There you go, guys. I've got to go to bed, try and get some sleep. But Scott saying Roger's about to start after I've finished here, so go over Rogers. Has he got the link up? Scott, if he's got the link up, put the link in so people can just click over straight away, man. Go for it. If he's got a link there, dude. Put the link in, Scott, if he's got it. Nice one.
It makes you feel good, man.
Hey.
Like I was smiling big when I was bumping it, man.
Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that, man. I just try to
Yeah.
And it's funny, I've watched that video with us, bro.
Yeah.
Post it over and over and over and watch it go viral like 10 different times. So it's been crazy, bro.
Oh, it's been awesome.
So it's awesome to get to flow with you, bro.
Let's do it. You want to go back and forth or what?
Let's do it. You already know. That's how we got.
All right.
Thanks, Gary Skates. Bless you. It's Scottish, brother. Thank you very much. Bless you, man.
It's like,
yo,
that's how we do it now.
Throw these headphones
All right,
on,
let's
man.
run it. Let's run it.
Check.
Yes, sir.
Yo. All right. What kind of beat you feeling?
Bro, you know, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We might have to do like a GNX Kendrick type, you know, a little.
Ooh.
You know, we in Venice, we in the West Coast. We gotta give him a little, you know, a maple syrup with the waffles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see what we got. This might.
That is.
Yeah, Roger's literally started now, so that's the link there, guys. Bless you.
This might be something.
Back again, baby.
Hey.
Yeah. What they staring at? Psychedelic right here up with Harry Mack.
Hey.
No, we had to get him in. We practice what we preach. Oh, step round 2 here in Venice Beach.
Woo! Here in Venice Beach, crushing mics of sand. I'm glad to reconnect with my man.
Woo!
Hey.
Thank you, Aaron. Bless you, sister.
Psychedelic, so what they telling me? We got him tripping like the shrooms and the LSD.
Thanks, Katie, for putting Roger's link in. Bless you, Frank.
Steve, man, spitting like Spyro. This the second time we about to go viral. Woo! We gotta show them that we really got the stars. Swear to God, knows hands, but you know we got bars.
Going viral twice in a row, cause it's no blunder. We proving that we not no one hit.
Oh, excellent, Frank. Excellent. That'd be really cool. Really cool. Let me know, brother. Bless you, man.
Wonders. Matter of fact, we gon' do it live and direct. Million views guaranteed every time we connect.
Anytime we connect, always getting the check. Funny ever since that I got a little respect. Never have to reflect on everything that we do.
Oh, Crashes 82. I thought I seen you in chat earlier. Have you been here before, Crashes? Obviously, I know your name from elsewhere. But have you been here before? Because if you have, I'll give you a spawner. I thought I seen your name earlier. But I was like, I looked in and I was like, I thought I seen it in the Rumble, on the StreamYard side. Then I looked to the YouTube and I was like, oh, I must be mistaken. It must have been typed or something. Yeah, if you've been here before, I've got no problem getting you a spawner.
Funny how we gonna get 10 million views on YouTube?
On YouTube, yeah, they about to call him. I seen you in the video, heard the song, you ballin'. Yeah, every time I rhyme, I prove I'm the right guy. Something like your hair colors, I blend with the tie-dye.
Time with the time tie when we go and say, I swear to God, just like a hat, they got to obey. And people tried to hate on me just like the KKK. But now we over here rapping, freestyling, getting paid. Like,
yeah, cause we ain't got no time to entertain the fakeness. We crushing all types of whack hatred. We bringing people together, we form a bond tough as leather. It's about to last forever. We spitting something that's clever.
We spitting something that's clever. I swear to God, never say never when we going hard and get them endeavors. Everybody trying to hate on us, we say it's whatever. Cause every time we spit bars, every one of them's clever. I said,
yeah, every one of them's clever and mad intelligent. Heavy weighted, I'm stepping like an elephant. Ill fated, for rappers that's irrelevant. Our own stories on these mics, we'll be telling it.
We be telling it when we go and start up. Bouncing off the walls, I'm the black Harry Potter. Or black Peter Parker, just like I was Mary Jane. Every time we spitting all them flows, man, it's so insane.
So insane, yes indeed, Harry Potter, wait, that's my first name. So Harry gotta come leave the verse lane. Y'all know we came through with the tactical songs. I'ma turn this mic into a magical wand. Hey.
A magical wand, I'ma smoke it like a magical bond. And show them we're on a mission like James Bond. Hey. We have to go and show them we got it, we in the pond. And we just do it right while these other rappers do it wrong.
Yeah, they do it wrong, so we send them straight to heaven. James Bond on this mic, call me 007. And every time I rhyme, I be vibing, I'm ill. Righteous with skills, I really got the license to kill.
License to kill because we go and kill guys. We with the science experience, I be Bill Nye. Try to go and show them really what the movie do. How they freestyle and it's a mystery, Scooby-Doo.
I'm a science guy too, and I'm boosting up their energy. It makes sense, cause me and Psychedelic got that chemistry. Every time I rap, I'm rattling the speakers. My saliva should be captured inside of a beaker.
Inside of a beaker? Look at all the tweakers. It doesn't matter, I'm the black little Justin Bieber. Everybody screaming when we go in, but we freestyle, cause every single bar is crazy. See now.
See now. Word to Bieber, I've been rhyming since a baby. Every time I spit, I drive him crazy. I put that work in off the top because I never been lazy. Psychedelic Harry Mack, no ifs, ands, or maybes.
Oh, yo, bro, yes. There you go.
Y'all.
Harry Mack, bro. Round.
Nice, nice. Thanks, Saddlebomb. Bless you, brother. Bless you, bless you, bless you. There we go. Bless you, guys. I will see you in about 8 hours, something like that. Vicky will be here. Vicky's on her way. We'll be on her here in about 5 hours-ish. Bless you, guys. Love yous. And I will see you in a little bit. Not too long. Links there. Here the Sunset's free. It's free. Nobody? Nobody. Indeed. Ta-ta!